When you sit down and play the piano, do you get frustrated? You hear other people play and it's beautiful and lyrical, and you can't seem to get yours to have that same sound? Do your fingers not cooperate in the dynamics? Do you get tight and pinched and you can't get the wide range of the dynamics that you want to play artistically? Well, the problem is probably not in your fingers. The problem is right here. So as we've discovered in the last 3 videos, all of our playing revolves around this free floating arm and this flexible, loose, spongy wrist, and how it can help us with accuracy, how it can help us fast fingers, big chords. So today we're going to put it all together. Body weight, leaning in, being big on those big chords. Big. Well, think of it actually as maybe almost like a sliding lever. So you can put more weight in, you can bring it out. But do we just lean in when we're playing big? Of course not. Because leaning in and putting our energy into the piano gives us more control, as well as keeping those arms loose, those big muscles engaged in what we're doing. And then we can hear, at one point you can have literally just hand weight. Just hand, just feel like your hands are falling into the keys. There's no pushing big, it's literally just your hands. When you play soft, do you find yourself doing this and nothing comes out? It's because you're pushing, you want to push, and we don't have control. Some come out, some won't. Whereas if we drop, we get comfortable with that hand weight. I don't let my students really mess with the left pedal, the soft pedal, because I want them to find the softest point that they can play in the piano, which gives them then a huge range of dynamics in between. Then if we want to use that to give us even more of a range, we can, but I don't let them use that as a crutch to learn how to play softly at the piano. And so if you've practiced playing those big chords, now practice playing soft chords where literally it's just your hands dropping into the keys and then rolling out. And if you're loose, if you've got the floating arm, the drop will work. If you're tight, you might have trouble, especially after a while of controlling it. Now you've got that lever going on. When do we do the difference between this versus this? Because this is not just for big chords. We can do big chords with this. Remember, this gives us more release. So places that you can put in this release to give you more control are going to be places, for instance, at the end, and then we do the roll. But that's at the end. So where do we put it in other places? Well, you can put it at the end of a phrase. You can put it when we do scales. And it gives us that extra release so that we can keep moving on and doing whatever else we need to do. And that way we have more control and we're able to play loud, soft, that type of thing. One of the things you can do besides the chords, learning to practice playing them very soft, very light, is you can use your scale, because as we go higher, the piano will naturally get softer. Try and get it to do the other way. Start it, and then as you go up, crescendo. Have it be a crescendo that you can hear. And one of the best tools we have is turn on your phone or turn on something to record it, because you might hear it, you may think it's going on, but as soon as you record it, you realize there was no crescendo. Teach ourselves to learn to listen accurately and in really what we're doing. That also will increase your artistic performance. So keep that wrist loose, keep that elbow loose, keep the arm, upper arm engaged. Don't plant it to the side of your body. And when you do your slow practice, exaggerate the wrist, exaggerate what you're supposed to be doing, and enjoy. Thank you for this. This is the end of our 4-week series, and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, message me. And if you want to subscribe to more of these little short series, please. Thanks. Bye-bye.